Hi, this is Cassandra Bash at Ancilla College Library, and I'm here today with Roba Kribs. She's going to do a book talk about Jane Austen's Persuasion. First, can you tell me a little about yourself? Any titles?
I am the Associate Professor of English here, and I'm also Division Chair of Humanities.
But that was a hard choice to come up with.
Well, actually, it is a hard choice if you're in English, yes.
But could you start by telling us a little bit about the plot of this book?
Surely. This is the story of Anne Elliot, who is the middle daughter of Sir Walter Elliot of Kellynch Hall in England. And at 19, she was persuaded to turn down Frederick Wentworth, a worthy but poor young naval officer. Now it's 8 years later. Frederick is a captain in the British Navy and has made a lot of money thanks to Napoleon. And he and Anne are both still unmarried. But she is in the background. She is not in the first bloom of youth anymore, and at first she has to watch him come back and court two sisters, very nice girls, but in no way her equals. But eventually he recognizes, and the important people in the story also recognize her worth, her kindness, her intelligence, her capability. Frederick Wentworth at one point says no one's so capable as Anne. And by the end of the story, after a series of ups and downs and various misadventures, they are in fact united, and we do not see the wedding, but the wedding is the projected occurrence past the end of the novel.
So it sounds like there was a personal connection between you and the book. And what was it that really made you choose this book?
I think there is an attraction in that character of a person, and sometimes we see that even in our students here, who have gone through life and developed and become very good people, but that quality has not necessarily been recognized. In this story, in part, it's about the recognition of that character, of what someone has achieved.
It sounded from some of the plot elements that there's a bit of a Cinderella story, a parallel there.
I think, yes, there certainly is, and I think Jane Austen often uses folklore elements, but the Cinderella story, I mean, it's really a story you can find in almost every country with some variations, but about a person who has not gotten the place that is truly hers. And in the course of the Cinderella story, that person is recognized, restored to the place that she should have, and there's something perhaps in the universality of that story that indicates how very satisfying that is to all of us.
Well, thank you very much, Roba, for your time. This is Cassandra Bash with an Ancilla pick.